There are frogs everywhere in my garage right now. I left the back door open. Stay. And I left this door open, and they all came in here. Look at this one. Oh my gosh. The thing is the size of my fist. They're freaking everywhere. Gotta watch where I step. I saw one over here. I think they're all under the car now. Oh my gosh. There's... Oh boy. There's gotta be... Oh, there's a big one. There's gotta be 30 frogs in here. Oh, there's no way they're all gonna make it out. Frog. Good times.
Big truck.
Big trucks. We're getting a new driveway today because this one is old and busted and no good. Just cracked and 15 years old. All your little rocks are gonna be no more.
Yep, we're gonna pick out a couple favorites.
Pick out your favorite rocks, because we're burying these bad boys.
You won't hit any of these bumps anymore, right?
What's going on with Puppy over here? Hello? What's going on with that poor puppy dog? Too many bumps, are ya? We'll get it fixed. Okay, it is later in the day now, and here we have it. I think it turned out really nice. Nice and wide. They added about 4 to 6 feet over here. So now the driveway is straight the whole way down here. And, I told them just to leave what they scraped here in a pile, because I'm gonna go back and backfill this edge. It's not entirely necessary, but you know, it'll look nicer and it helps the driveway from possibly cracking and crumbling if a tire falls off the side there. Yeah, this is so much better. It even feels more solid underfoot. They had to put a bunch of gravel, you know, like road driveway gravel here. He said this was the same mix that they use on highways, so that's kind of cool. But this has been a long time coming. I knew this driveway needed to be done when we moved in here, and it's been almost 4 years. Mainly because the cost is so huge, you know, on this stuff. This is pretty much my only project and my only major, you know, expenditure for the year. So it's kind of put a damper on some other projects, but that's fine. This needed to be done, and I think it turned out great. So yeah, I'll be filling in. You can see they laid it thick. That's probably 4 inches compacted right there. So yeah, I'll just be lightly backfilling it with that pile, and I got my car parked over there. It's gonna stay off it for a few days. It says you can drive on it the same day, but you know, for the amount of money, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna give it a few days to cure. This is great. It was so crumbly, and now when I plow it in the winter, it will be a lot less stressful, because I was just, all the edges of that old stuff was just getting picked up by my plow. So that's it. It's, you know, I didn't really have to do much other than write a check, so, you know, I didn't really have to work hard, but those fellows were working hard, and they did a good job. So that's that. Yeah, driveway life. Well, it's turning out to be a lovely day here in November in Michigan. It's probably going to be like 70 degrees today. It's a Friday. I've got the day off, and the driveway is looking nice. It ended up being a much bigger job than I anticipated to fill in the entire edge there, but I used the entire pile there, along with 2 piles of, I had some clay and some topsoil left over from my gardening and greenhouse, so pretty much filled in kind of the edge that was created. They added about 2 inches of height in some areas, and up to, I don't know, some areas needed almost 6 inches of fill. But it turned out nice. That'll be I actually kind of prefer it to have a slope on the sides, because when I push snow off, then I can kind of pack more over there without too much issue. But yep, happy with the driveway. Turned out nice. What I'm doing today is actually heading over to a friend's house to do some chainsawing. So I'm hoping I can shoot a little bit of video there. It's on an island, so it should be kind of cool. So let's see what we get into. Got my whole kit here: boots, pants, hat, chainsaw, all the fixins for a chainsawing type of day. So let's see what we can do. That's the island I'm going to. That's my buddy. He's coming to get me and my stuff in a paddle boat. Let's see how this goes. Shot of us.
And the grass went nuts.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I got lucky.
Looking good. It's manly that we're paddling
Oh,
this
it's
together.
so manly, yeah.
Because there's a chainsaw in the back. That makes it okay. All right. Did you know I have a YouTube channel?
What?
Did you know I have a YouTube
No.
channel?
Are you serious? That's crazy.
I have like 1,000 subscribers, man. I'm big time.
No way. What, like towards the outdoor stuff?
Yeah, I like tractor stuff and chainsawing at my friend's island houses stuff.
You have a lot of views there?
I mean, like 100 viewers per video.
Oh, okay.
I can hold my own.
It's just like how-to videos?
No, I don't know how to do anything. I just show people what I do, and they criticize me for the most part. That's mostly
Isn't that America?
That is America, man. Hey, man, good for you, but here's how I would have done it better. Have you ever considered doing it my way, which I understand nothing about your situation, but here's how you could have done it better, friend. You want to be on my channel?
No.
Too bad. This is going live. You're doing it. You're in. People love how people live. You gotta see behind the curtain sometimes, friend.
Yeah, for sure.
Hello. I'm in the front pond here. It's a cool day. 50, probably like 40 degrees. 70 yesterday, 77. But anyway, I'm working down in the pond here. I'm gonna try and finish cleaning this up. Probably kind of hard to see what I've been doing. Really, I was cutting a lot of this middle stuff and just throwing it off to the side so I can drag it around and probably put it in a burn pile right there. But I thought I would stop right before I finished here just to kind of show what I've been working through a little more up close. So I'm like kneeling down here currently, and it's a little lower than me. So there's actually a video I made last winter where I went through and the ice had frozen. So I went through with my chainsaw and I chopped off everything at ice level. Well, this is where we're at now. It was probably about 2 feet of water in the middle of last winter. And now there's nothing. It's been awfully dry at the end of the summer, beginning of the fall. So anyway, yeah, I took the opportunity to try and get this all chopped out so that it'll hold water a little better and I can see what I'm working with. Obviously the pond needs to be dug out, and that may happen someday, but for now I'm just getting what I can cleared out. It'll be a little easier to maintain, and I've even been thinking this area alone was probably a foot or two of water in the winter. But there's a chance I might be able to back my tractor down into here at some point with the flail mower, and I don't know, maybe get parts of it, but we'll see. So I'm going to finish this up and see what else I can get into. Probably gonna blow over. I told you were gonna fall down. Okay, it's a few hours later. Here's where I ended up. I got pretty much everything cleared out, and I made several small-ish piles. Ideally, if I burn them there'll be small burns instead of one huge one. It occurred to me that the brush that was there actually is the brush that I had cut off from the top of the pond earlier in the year. So anyway, haven't had a chance to burn it yet, but we'll see. I could sure use a grapple on that tractor. That would make life a little bit easier. These big stumps I've been cutting slots in because I want the rain to get in there and rot it out. And then I made a cut here. I did it to each one of these stumps. That one, and that one. Ideally someday, if I light these on fire, I can make kind of a, I don't know if it's called a Swedish candle, or there's some clever way of lighting those things on fire and letting them burn down a bit. There are some big logs in there. I didn't anticipate the amount of wood that came out of here. I mean, I knew it was bad. There's a huge tree. I mean, that, I can barely get that. And that thing's like 30 feet long. I don't feel like mucking up my chainsaw. Well, it looks good though. Every little bit helps. You know, considering where I came from in the beginning, where this was just a 12-foot wall of vegetation. I think I'm making some good progress. Alright, I'm going to get cleaned up here and on in. Thought I'd show one more thing before I wrap up this video. In the back pond, we have a new visitor slash resident. I believe it is a beaver. I found a tree the other day that is evidence of a beaver, so we'll go check that out, and maybe we'll see him swimming around. There go some ducks. Something else I've been working on, but I haven't shot any video of, is I've been working through this woods probably for the past 2 months, trimming the trees up with the pole saw as high as I can, and cutting down some of the smaller, less desirable trees. And I cut them and just let them lay on the ground here. You can see a lot of leaves and like branches. I'll eventually try to clean that up, but it turned out really nice. Thinning it up a bit. I just never had a chance to shoot video. So I'm pretty sure the beaver is building a lodge right in there. You can kind of see a hump there. I saw the little critter the other day. Well, I saw a branch floating across the pond here, and then I saw he was attached to it. But here is the tree. I was trying to save this fella because it was, I don't know if it's a willow, it's some type of interesting tree, maybe a birch, but it looks like the beaver needs it more than I do. So anyway, yeah, I don't see him out here right now. He must be in his lodge because it's cold. But yeah, just been working on this, and there was a big tree that had fallen that I sectioned up. You can kind of see it, actually, yeah, all this through here. That was all hung up in this whole area, and things had grown over it, so it's kind of hard to tell now. I mean, the thing about thinning out a woods is it takes a while, and one video isn't going to do it. You know, it's kind of silly to say, like, hey, the before and after is... Quiet down, ducks. I'm trying to YouTube. Anyway, it's kind of hard to do a before and after when there's just so many trees and things, and frankly it ends up sometimes looking like a bigger mess until it's all done. So anyway, chipping away at that. This whole backside has really come a long ways. Anyone who's been watching my videos for a while probably can see what this used to look like. You couldn't even walk through here. And there was definitely no beaver, so perhaps my actions helped bring a beaver. Anyway, hope you're enjoying these. I've kind of been thinking about what is it I'm doing with this channel, and I have to kind of remind myself, because every now and then I get comments. Sometimes not always nice comments, just like, this guy's an idiot, he doesn't know what he's doing. It's the internet. You put yourself out there and you assume that's what, you assume most people are nice, but there's some mean people out there who just want to chop you down. But I'm not a how-to guy. You're not going to learn much from me. I'm just kind of here making essentially home videos that I share with people. A lot of the work I do is no one would ever know about, because I work alone, and most people probably just wouldn't notice. But anyway, that's kind of my state of the state. So thanks for watching me. Hope you enjoy, and see you on the next one.